Okay, Coach. Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. A few minutes ago, the hometown Jets were introduced to this sellout crowd, and it's a roar that could be heard across the river in Manhattan. They're set to go as their Jets will match up with Tom Brady and the defending Super Bowl champion New England Patriots. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
On second down, it's Bell. The tackle made by Landon Roberts.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. This is Bell. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Now Brown. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Patriots take over. So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. From the gun, it's Brady. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Matthias Farley. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Check it back. Check it.
A first carry for Trenton Cannon. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. From the 35 on 2nd down. Darnold. This is Anderson over the middle. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. First red zone opportunity now for the Jets. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Out of the pistol, it's Bell. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On 2nd down, this is Cannon. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Come on, boy, 51. Okay. Ready. Switch. General West. Check. Cross.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And Adam Gase having a belief in his guys. They're going for it.
Let's go.
They'll go for it with Bell. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They only get a hard-fought yard, but that's all they needed. It pays off the decision to go for it, 1st and goal.
Outside. 51 to the mic. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Robbie Anderson, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. Jordan Jenkins there on the tackle.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Brady going to throw. He hits his target, left side, Watson. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Edelman's first catch, and it's good for a 1st down. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. This is White on the screen. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. Brady now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Brady's throw there complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also,
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. 1st quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, forward.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Check curls, check curls, check curls.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Darnold off the play fake to Bell. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. As his guys are in for 6. And the Jets will extend their lead. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to draw up those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. But if you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough. They couldn't handle it. It worked out for 6. This will be taken in at the 1. And out of a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Open man is Gordon, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Break that. Fly 20. 54 miles. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Fire.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. To the left side and complete for Julian Edelman. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Brady now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. To throw, it's Brady. Throw to the right here to Gordon. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Brady. To the right side, and he's got Edelman. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Again, they'll throw with Brady. And this is caught at the 8. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Antonio Brown, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Now Stephen Gostkowski on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Shotgun now for Brady. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Josh Gordon, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Gostkowski with the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead. Point after, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Tremaine Johnson.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Motion, 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 motion. Here we go.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
In his own end zone, it's Brady. Slant route caught by Edelman. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a 1st down. 1st down, here's White. Now, how many times have we seen that? 3rd down, and Tom Brady turning to old reliable Julian Edelman. Of course, no Rob Gronkowski now. Edelman, the main holdover, the 33-year-old who was a Super Bowl MVP last season. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Go Bandit! 56.
Throwing again. Brady. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long. Play action. Now it's Brady. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. This one caught by Crowder. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. On 2nd and 2, Darnold. That's complete. It's Bell. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go. 52's the mic right here, over there, right? 52's the mic. Blue Dan. Mike 52. Hey, Orbit. 52.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. Crowder's got it over the middle. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
Let's go. Ready? 58, right there. Come on. You better break. At 58 is a mic. Hey, wahoo!
Throwing again is Darnold. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
The tackle there by Brian Poole. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And it'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, they'll run with White. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Here's Brady to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time.
Well, that's the second time they've gotten to Brady, and you've got to do it a variety of ways. You want your regular pressure. Sometimes you have to bring extra. But in this case, they got to him, and that just doesn't happen very often.
It's a rarity. He's just such a veteran. His pocket presence so good. But, hey, tip of the cap to the D. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we've got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Second down and 10. Darnold. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Lawrence Guy gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack. 3rd and long, it's Darnold. A screen to Bell. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
So it's an empty trip downfield there as they get a missed field goal on 4th down.
And I didn't see anything in the setup. It's a good snap, good hold.
Yep.
He just pushed it, and that one never wanted to come back.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. This drive starts out on the ground with Michel. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Brady. Able to get this to Gordon. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play there for New England. 46 yards. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Brady. Wide open, Julian Edelman. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 23 yards, the final tally.
Wait, that 29. Alpha. 54. Got you, boy. I got you, boy. Check. Check it. Reload. Shadow.
And they will run it with Michel. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Michel going to try again, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
This Jet defense so far standing tall. They need another stop now, 3rd and goal. To throw is Brady. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Brandon Copeland. And there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. And the 13-year man puts it through, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there, because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
Again, it's Bell. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves them still needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
You're looking there at a defensive back who's maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
Here's White. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Brady going to throw. It completes it right side to White. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
Hey, dude. Mike 54. Mike, check it.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. C.J. Mosley in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down. And Gostkowski's kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. They'll try and run some clock now with Bell. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. Bell, of course, 3-time 1,000-yard rusher. Sat out 2018, but you look back to 2017, a tick under 1,300 yards and almost 700 more receiving. Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold on the catch, it's Crowder. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. And this is away, it's a high kick, and he got all of it. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. That one in the books as a 64-yard punt. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. The Pats at the line ready to go. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost are taking for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Now Brady on the crossing route, that's caught. Julian Edelman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. Tom Brady needing a fourth-quarter comeback here. He's actually only done it 8 times in the last 5 years, but if you break that down further, the Pats in those years rarely losing in the fourth quarter like they are now. That really sets them back. A loss of 6.
Well, that wasn't exactly a work of art, was it?
No, that wasn't a thing of beauty. This is why I don't play in points per reception fantasy leagues.
Is that what they call
receiver
PPR?
still gets a point there. Yeah. And you went that far back. No boy. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play, reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now Brady to try again after the pick 6. And he will find his man for the first time, Demaryius Thomas. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Brady. Throw over the middle, secured by Gordon. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. Here's Brady. This will be caught at about the 6. Gordon loses the football. It's loose.
Bro, that's not a fumble.
Up by the Jets. Accelerating, and off he goes.
Oh, I'm done with this man. They say that's a fumble.
10, and he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown.
Bro, I've never seen that type of fumble in Madden in my life.
The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective,
his knee is down. Fuck no, his knee is down.
You've got to take advantage of that. That's what they've done all game long.
I was about to say.
So we've got a challenge. Our referee's going to take another look on the tablet. He's going to be watching to see if the knee was down prior to the ball coming out.
I love what you just said there. You nailed it, because if the ball's shifting or moving before the knee or any other part of the body hits the ground, then that'll be considered a fumble.
On 2nd down, Michelle. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And
you got it. Let's get it, Brady.
Touchdown, Patriots. Benjamin Watson. His 2nd touchdown on the season, as they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the 4th quarter. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Ozzy! 54 Mike. Check. Watch 54. Bravo!
Back to throw. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. This is fielded at the goal line.
Oh, this nigga ran a kick return. As soon as I get this nigga to kick. Oh, this is bullshit.
Past the 20.
Yo.
And he's going to take it all
did all that to come
into
back and give us a
zone.
fucking kick return.
What a return. And they've taken the lead. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28.
Every time I tie the game up with something big.
So let's try this again after the kick return TD. Here's yet another kickoff.
Oh, that's bullshit.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll look to throw. Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. A gain there of 21 yards. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And some room to work.
Let's get it. Tie the fucking game up. Give me my big fucking plays. God damn. Give me my shit.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. James White, his 6th touchdown of the season, as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And
yeah, I did a hurry up and ran it. I think he wasn't be ready. He wasn't.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter.
Bro, if we give up another fucking kick.
This is fielded at the goal line. Take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that.
Hey, Haywood. 52. Here we go. Check.
Now it's Darnold.
Oh my God, I should have picked that.
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Oh, I should have snagged that.
3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback and then make sure you blank field.
The Jets on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
0 for 6 on 3rd down. Come on. 0 for fucking 6.
Mike 52. Here we go.
Darnold now to throw. And it's caught by Herndon. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Clock still rolling here, 4th down.
Yeah, they got to remember they cannot spike it. 4th down, as you noted.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
They trying to let this nigga break free.
7 yards there on the 1st down screen play. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Darnold.
Give me that nigga. Give me that nigga. Give me that nigga.
Picked off by Patrick Chung.
15 seconds. Picked it.
Midfield and down
how long is this field goal? I can hit from like 60. 65, that's too long. I need a little bit more. I can hit from like 58.
Wait, that Alabama 380. Double dog, that's the way.
So after the INT, it's Brady.
Let's get it. Game time. It's over. Let's get it. Game time. It's over.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Antonio Brown. with 9 seconds remaining. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute. Gostkowski for the point after.
Ooh, that's a fucking comeback.
And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away.
I ain't let shit back, nigga. This shit's over.
This is fielded at the goal line.
Shit back.
And he's able to get it across. Down at the 21-yard line.
That was a hell of a game. I needed one of these
ready for their next drive. They have time here, partner, for just one final heat.
And I have to look at it from the defense's perspective here. We know what they're going to do on offense. The Hail Mary, try and get guys down there and throw it in the end zone, tip it around and catch it. You've got to have guys back there to defend that, but also you can't allow the quarterback as much time as he wants to set up and throw it.
Ooh, Brady
maybe bring a little like extra pressure to make sure he gets rid of it quicker.
A little bit of a cat and mouse game. We'll see if they bring that pressure.
I threw a couple
From the
picks,
21, it's 2nd and 10. One last throw now for Darnold. Buying time to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.
So for New England, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year,
and
they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Woo. $4.57. Let's get it, Brady. You needed that. Ooh. Chung had 2 clutch picks. This nigga AB out here complaining. He had 2 touchdowns. Crying ass nigga. This nigga crying in the game too. Get the ball enough. I didn't really like throwing it to that nigga because everybody liked the key on that nigga. I throw it to Gordon. I ain't paying no attention to that. AB just out there just to be out there. 2 for 500, nigga. I gotta be way ahead of niggas. That little girl, 145 a game. Man, who got the ring? Oh, we got another fucking 6 o'clock truck. Man. We had no 6 o'clock trucks in a while. They gave us 2 last 2 weeks. Yeah, man, I get done early, so.